The alarm rings. The world is still asleep. The sky is dark, and your bed feels warm, safe, inviting you to stay just a little longer. This is the moment where most people give in. But this is also the moment where champions are made. Because the 5 a.m. mindset isn't just about waking up early. It's about waking up to your potential. While the rest of the world sleeps, you rise. Not just from your bed, but into the life you've always dreamed of. This is where transformation begins. This is where you separate yourself from the crowd. Every day, people wake up at the same time, do the same things, and wonder why their life never changes. But change doesn't happen by waiting. Change happens the moment you decide that your excuses no longer serve you. At 5 a.m., the world is quiet. No notifications, no distractions, no one pulling you in a million directions. Just you and your goals. Just you and the decision to be better than you were yesterday. Think about how many days have slipped away because you started them on autopilot, rushing out of bed, checking your phone, scrolling mindlessly, letting time control you instead of the other way around. But when you adopt the 5 a.m. mindset, you take control. You give yourself an unfair advantage. By the time most people wake up, you've already won half the battle. You've already trained your body, fed your mind, or worked on your dream. The 5 a.m. mindset isn't just about being early. It's about being intentional. Waking up early forces you to live with purpose. It forces you to plan, to prioritize, to execute. And if you can win the morning, you can win the day. It won't be easy. Your body will resist. Your mind will whisper, just a little longer. It will tell you that you deserve more sleep, that one more snooze won't hurt. But comfort is a trap. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Growth, success, transformation, those don't come from doing what's easy. They come from doing what's hard. And waking up at 5 a.m. is hard. But here's the secret. Hard is where the magic happens. Every time you hit snooze, you're telling yourself that your dreams can wait. Every time you stay in bed, you're giving your fears more power than your future. But when you rise, when you push through the resistance, you send a message to yourself, I am worth it. My goals are worth it. Yes, it will hurt at first. Change always does. But that pain, that's progress. That's you breaking free from the chains of mediocrity. See that discomfort not as suffering, but as evolution. Every early morning is a brick laid on the path to greatness. Every 5 a.m. wake-up is a promise kept to yourself. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And the best way to train it? Start your day with discipline. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you tell your brain who's in charge. You're not letting your feelings dictate your actions. You're building resilience. Imagine this. You wake up at 5 a.m. You don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. You drink a glass of water, stretch, and hit the gym. By 6 a.m., you've already done more than most people will do all day. That energy, that momentum, it's unstoppable. And here's the best part, that discipline bleeds into everything else. You'll find it easier to stick to your commitments, focus on your work, push through challenges, because discipline isn't just about waking up early. It's about taking control of your entire life. One early morning won't change your life, but 1,000 will. The 5 a.m. mindset isn't about one heroic effort. It's about showing up every single day. Consistency beats intensity. You don't have to wake up and conquer the world in one morning. You just need to wake up and take one step forward. Think of it like planting seeds. Every morning you wake up early, you're planting a seed. You won't see results overnight. But over time, those seeds grow into something extraordinary. Success isn't an event, it's a process. It's the accumulation of small, consistent actions over time. And every 5 a.m. wake-up is part of that process. Excuses will come. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. It's too cold. But excuses are nothing more than lies we tell ourselves to stay comfortable. And comfort never built anything great. Every time you hear that voice of doubt, use it as fuel. Turn "I'm too tired" into "I'm getting stronger." Turn "I'll start tomorrow" into "I'm starting now." Turn "It's too cold" into "I'm tougher than the weather." Because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself one thing. Do I want comfort or do I want growth? You can't have both. When you embrace the 5 a.m. mindset, you gain more than just an early start. You gain time to work on yourself, time to focus on your goals, time to think, to plan, to grow. You gain clarity. The stillness of the early morning allows you to connect with yourself, to reflect, to dream bigger than you ever have before. You gain confidence. Knowing that you're doing what most people won't gives you an unshakable sense of pride and self-respect. But most importantly, you gain control. Control over your time, your habits, your future. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. The 5 a.m. mindset isn't just a habit, it's a lifestyle. It's a commitment to being better every single day. Momentum is everything. When you wake up at 5 a.m., day after day, you create a cycle of productivity and achievement. It's like pushing a heavy boulder. The first push is the hardest, but once it starts rolling, it gets easier and faster. And that momentum, it carries you through everything else in life. Start small. Maybe the first day you wake up at 6 a.m. instead of 5. Then the next week, push it back by 15 minutes. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. With every early wake-up, you're proving to yourself that you can do hard things. And when you believe that, when you truly understand that, you become unstoppable. Motivation comes and goes. It's fleeting, unreliable. But mindset? Mindset is forever. The 5 a.m. mindset isn't about waiting to feel ready. It's about taking action despite how you feel. It's about understanding that the choices you make today shape the person you become tomorrow. The truth is, most successful people don't feel motivated every day. They're tired, they're stressed, they have doubts, but they still show up because they don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They rely on the identity they've built. This is who I am. This is what I do. Adopting the 5 a.m. mindset means deciding right now that you are the kind of person who wakes up early, who works hard, who never gives up. This isn't just something you do, it's who you are. This is your wake-up call, literally. The life you want isn't waiting for you in your bed. It's waiting for you the moment you decide to rise and claim it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for someone else to push you. Be your own motivation. Push yourself. Because the sun doesn't wait for permission to rise, and neither should you. Tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, remember this. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Wake up, rise up, own your day. The 5 a.m. mindset is calling you. Will you answer?